welcome back to my channel. I'm Jillian. I am excited about this video today. I'm going to be talking to you about how your life will change if you go raw vegan. Nothing has changed my life more, without a doubt, than going raw vegan. It has totally transformed me and helped me feel closer to who I truly am and bring about a much higher vibration in myself, and has led to a much better life. Has had so many benefits, and there's just so many positive aspects to going raw vegan, so that's why I wanted to create this video. I made a list so that I don't forget anything, and I did write everything down. First of all, I would say your life will change because you become much more spiritual. So if you study or look at anybody that has gone raw vegan from another lifestyle, without a doubt, every time you just become much more spiritual inside, take that path towards spirituality, and it's truly a wonderful path to take, and I've absolutely loved that part of going raw vegan. When you eat the foods nature intended for you to eat, it just brings about more of a experience that you're supposed to have here on earth. It's hard to explain unless you truly do it, but it makes you feel incredible, and you feel so much more connected to God, connected to synchronicities and the earth and signs and things like that when you eat raw vegan. There's been times where I have fallen off the raw vegan wagon and gone to the other side, and I've definitely noticed that disconnection from myself and from synchronicities and sort of feeling in flow with the universe. So that's a big thing for me with how my life has changed, and I absolutely love it, and it's one of the main reasons I do stay raw vegan for the most part, is because of the spiritual aspect of things. So another thing is you feel a lot more confident and have a lot less anxiety when you eat raw vegan. You don't deal with the ups and downs that you deal with a lot of foods or coffee or other things that you might consume that sort of have highs and lows. So you're sort of on, like, for the most part, like a steady natural high, and you feel amazing because you're eating so much life, so you feel so alive. And it makes you just feel more like yourself and more in love with yourself and more confident. And like I said, you deal with a lot less anxiety than you would have dealt with before on the standard American diet. So another thing is, which I might have said, you feel better than you've ever felt in your whole life. So when I went raw vegan, literally within 24 hours, I felt so happy and like this new human being. I had no idea life could feel so good. It totally transformed me, and life is meant to feel good. So that's part of the reason I started this channel, because if I can help even one person go raw vegan and see how good it feels compared to the other diets, then it's definitely worth it. Because it's like people say, you don't feed your car like Coca-Cola to run, you feed it the gas it needs. So if you're feeding your body things that didn't grow in nature, didn't grow in the trees or grow from the earth, it's not going to run how it's supposed to, and that includes your mind too. So how you eat totally affects your mind and your body and your soul. I just absolutely cannot recommend enough trying like a raw diet or a clean diet or a vegan diet or going more plant-based, whatever you can do. You start to get in sync with your higher self, and you follow your passions more when you're on a raw vegan diet. So that's a big one for me that I've absolutely loved. You become much more creative too. So even Steve Jobs would do, that's why he named his company Apple. He would do phases of mono diets with certain things like apples, and then became very creative. And you get very creative when you consume a raw vegan diet. Another thing is the people in your life will change if you go raw vegan and stick to it. So your vibration changes, and we are vibrational beings. So when you go on a raw vegan diet, your inner vibration changes and you change. Therefore, when your inside changes, your outside changes to reflect that. So the people around you will change. And I have personally experienced that to the absolute max. I have gone through the greatest shifts ever when it comes to the people changing in my life, including a divorce of 20 years and a lot of the closest people, friends and family I had, shifting away and just not meshing anymore. Our energies don't vibe and the vibration doesn't work. So, but you have to realize it's definitely for the better, and it's a good thing. I'm very fortunate now at this stage. I've been mainly raw vegan for about 4 years. I've had my slip-ups, but I'm very fortunate now to have attracted to me some of the best friends I've ever had in my entire life. And I find as I care about myself more, other people tend to reflect that and care about me more, and I can give more to other people so they can give more to me, and it's really a great thing. So another thing is your life overall will change for the better because you'll start following your passions more. You'll have so much energy. You feel happier. You sort of feel like you're creating your own life as opposed to just reacting to things that are being thrown at you. You will reach your peak physical health and energy. So my energy is absolutely sky high on a raw vegan diet. I am so full of energy to the point that I think some people think I'm on drugs sometimes, but I'm just eating raw and so full of life and energy. I'm a single mom with 2 kids. I sell real estate and I have to have as much energy as I can get. So that is one of the main reasons that I stick to the diet too, because it keeps your energy so high. And if I have fallen off the wagon and gone to eating cooked foods or other things, I feel so much more tired. So it's a huge difference. Even if you just give it a shot, the raw vegan diet for a couple days, you'll see exactly what I mean. So yeah, another thing is you'll realize this is exactly how you're supposed to feel. So never in my life did I feel this good until I went raw vegan. Now I feel like this is how life is supposed to feel. I feel more connected to myself and my higher self and how I'm meant to feel, and I never felt this good before going raw vegan. Even I used to drink wine, this and that. I never felt this good on any high as I feel raw vegan. It's better than any drug or anything you'll ever do. Just eating super clean, all raw. So your taste buds will change if you go raw vegan and you stick to it. So I think it takes like 21 days or 30 days for the taste of things to change. So after that, you will notice you will start to crave the good foods. At first, it'll be hard because you might be craving some of the foods you're used to, this and that, but as time goes on, as you eat the healthy foods, the smoothies, the berries, the greens, you'll start to fall in love with them and look forward to them, and they'll taste better and better, and before you know it, your whole life will change. Okay, so another thing that will happen if you go raw vegan is likely you will get into different types of cleansing, like juice cleansing or mono diets, like watermelon only or grape cleanses or this and that. Like I was mentioning that Steve Jobs did mono diets and he found he could reach just euphoric creative states with that. I find that with myself too, and I absolutely love it. So that's another thing you'll discover if you go raw vegan. You'll likely get led down these paths of doing these cleanses, and you'll see you reach euphoric states with them, which I love. So that's another thing I love about being raw vegan. So following that, your meditation will become much, much better because your head is more clear when you're raw vegan. So when you sit to meditate, it's a lot easier to clear your mind when you're on the raw vegan diet and on a lighter diet as opposed to a heavier diet. You will wake up with more excitement each day when you get out of bed, and you'll also feel more rested. You sleep a lot better because the foods are easier to digest on the body when you're eating real, clean, live food. You feel happy. You feel so much happier when you're raw vegan. And so the last thing I wrote down was you will have even more to give back to the world. So I find since I've become raw vegan, like I've said, I've just fallen in love with myself more, taking care of myself more, so I'm able to inspire other people and take care of other people better and offer more to the world than I could do before when I wasn't taking care of myself properly. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have considered going raw vegan, I highly recommend you try it, and hopefully this video has inspired you to maybe do so. It is definitely worth it, and you have nothing to lose. Even if you just commit to 1 or 2 weeks of it, it will transform your life if you stick to it, without a doubt. So anyway, that's it for today. Thanks again for watching. Click subscribe, and if you have any questions or anything, message me below or hit me up on Instagram. Bye.